you guys with a little deck profile today. I'm going to be showing you guys my Prophecy Spellbook deck. I want to show you guys because it's been getting up in popularity since they've been announcing the Divine Judgment spellbooks and stuff like that from Tachyon, and people saying, oh, it's freaking broken and whatever, and so I just decided to show you guys. So yeah, take in mind, I am missing a couple of Spellbook of the Masters. If you guys can help me out with that, I would deeply appreciate it. I will be putting my binder. If you guys have a Spellbook of Master, I'll put my binder in a link below in the description. So you guys go check that out and try to help me out. So yeah, let's get started with the deck profile then. For the monsters, I have 2 Stoic of Prophecies. Awesome. They help you when they go to the grave. You can get a level 3 Prophecy monster from your deck to your hand. Great to bring out your Temperance. The easiest way to bring out your High Priestess with Temperance effect. So yeah. And then I have the Searcher of the deck. 3 Spellbook Magicians of Prophecy. Awesome card. It's both flip and normal summon effect. So I like doing this personally. I normal summon him first turn and then set him, and then set Book of Moon. The next turn they attack him, so I chain Book of Moon and I get double effect, and that's pretty fun. It's like a +2. So yeah, 1 Justice of Prophecy, cool card. User effect: when you use a spellbook this turn, you can banish your end phase, and you get a spellbook spell card and a level 5 or higher lighter dark spellcaster from your deck to your hand. So basically, if you have 2 other spellbook spell cards in your hand, and you just add 1 spellbook and another High Priestess, next turn you're going to special summon High Priestess, which is pretty good. It's a +1. And then, of course, one of my favorite cards of the deck, Temperance of Prophecy. Always good to have this guy in hand with a couple of spellbooks. It can get he can get Veilered like from time to time, but still it's a fun card to have, especially when you have Spellbook of Power. Way cool. It's a good feeling to Spellbook of Power him and then go over a Thunder King and get the extra search, then main phase 2 go into Priestess. So yeah. And then of course the boss monster of the deck, 3 High Priestess of Prophecy. All mine are first ed, and yeah, I like first ed secrets. It's pretty cool. I actually got these when they were like pretty cheap. One I bought, I pack, and I pulled it at locals. Another one of my friends got me for like $20, and then the other ones I traded while it was fairly cheap. And then of course 2 Effect Veilers, 2 Tour Guides. I only use the 2 Tour Guides as their targets, just cause, and a Gores. I'm actually wanting to change this Gores for 2 Tragodias, just cause I do run the field spell card, and at sometimes I can't drop him. So yeah. Now going on to the spells, I run triple Spellbook of Wisdoms. Awesome card. Basically a Forbidden Lance for spellcasters, which is pretty cool. 1 Spellbook of Fate. Awesome card as well. I only like running 1 because at 2 or 3 sometimes it's too cloggy and you can't really go off with your plays. Spellbook Eternity, same thing. That helps you get out your banished spell cards, which you do use for High Priestess and Fate. So pretty cool card. I run triple power. Awesome card, especially if you're running Spellbook of the Master. You could use Power's effect and then Spellbook of the Master, and that's like two plus 2,000, and then you get the extra 2 searches, which is awesome. Which is why I need a Spellbook of the Master. 2 Spellbook of Lives. Awesome card. Just easy way to special summon your spellcaster from your graveyard. Spellbook Tower. I only run 2 because 3 is too much and 2 sometimes is too cloggy, but that's just my build, and it's just a awesome +1 each turn. And of course, the engine of this deck as well, Spellbook of Secrets, helps you just bring all your spellbooks you need to your hand, which is sometimes pretty good. So yeah. And then I have 1 tech, a Wonder Wand, just 1. I like running 1. 1 feels good for me. I know people run 2 or 3, but I just feel 1 is better. And then I have a Smashing Ground, Book of Moon, Heavy Storm, Mind Control, Reborn, 2 MSTs, and a Dark Hole. So yeah, it's basically all of it. All of my spells. I do not run traps in this deck. So yeah, it's because this deck runs way better without any traps. So yeah. And now to the extra deck. I run Slacker Magician, just for the level 1s. Shining Elf. Gachi as my rank 2s. 2 wind-up Zen mains because I have so many level 3s in this deck. It's ridiculous and it's so easy to get into him. Number 17, Levier for against Macro Rabbit. Saved my butt a couple of times. Acid Golem and Tim Tebow. I like calling him Tim Tebow, it's just funny, but yeah. And then for my rank 7s, because of course my priestess are rank 7, level 7, so Hierophant of Prophecy, great card, easy way to blow up back row. And number 7, Big Eye. Number 11, Big Eye, my bad. Just awesome card, just double mind control for it's just awesome. I actually hope they don't. I don't think they'll do anything to him because it's like kind of hard to get out. But if they do limit him, probably just at 2 or 1. But that's not bad because anyways he is freaking expensive, like $40. And then for my synchros, I have Army Arm, Catastor, and of course a Stardust because I do have Valor, and yeah. So yeah. Oh, and of course Z Gorse token. And now going on to the side deck. This is my side deck. You guys could have a different side deck. Doesn't really matter. But it's just like some tech cards I have and whatever. So I run 2 DD Crows just for those Chaos decks. Rivalry of Warlords. Pretty self-explanatory. I have almost pure spellcasters in this deck. So great against windups and other decks just that have, whatever cards. Fossil Dyna. Pretty self-explanatory for some monsters, even though sometimes I could blow up my own. System Down, great against Girgias and Machina decks. Royal Decree, especially because I don't run traps. 2 Snowman Eaters, and I take in a Soul Taker sometimes. And this is a card that I think I do have different with anybody else, but I take in a Sorcerer de Fleur. This card is freaking awesome, especially with Temperance, easy to bring out. It's a 2900 beater. It's dark, level 8. It's just awesome card. And his effect is when he special summon, like when you use Temperance effect to special summon to the field. You can special summon one of your opponent's monsters from the graveyard, and it cannot attack directly this turn, but it still can attack, and it's destroyed during the end phase. So I have many occasions when I'm going against, especially Chaos Dragons. Say one of my opponents had a dad on the field, and I recently destroyed his Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So I use Temperance, Spellbook, effect, pop this motherfucker out, bring out his Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and I crash his dad with Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, took care of that, and I attack directly for 2900 game. So it's pretty awesome card. It's fairly cheap. I think it's like around $3 to $4, but it's an awesome card. I like to take this in every now and then. But yeah, so that's my Spellcaster Prophecy Spellbook deck. If you guys are interested, I'd probably do a deck profile. I'll show you guys. I'll link to to DN or whatever, so you guys can check that out. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Tell me what you think of it, opinions, any suggestions, whatever. I'm open to criticism. I'm not really a mean person, so yeah. So thanks guys for watching. Sorry you're checking out, and peace.